here if you want it. Andre knows that. So does Steph. There's the free one.
The all-time three-point king of the NBA! For the win! Bogdanovich!
It's supported by billions of fans from all across the globe, and may be one of your favorite sports. That's right, it's basketball. In this video, we'll test your knowledge on b-ball. For each fact you know, counts as 1 point. Can you get all 10? Make sure to leave a comment down below and tell us your score. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Here are 7 surprising facts about basketball that you probably haven't heard of. The invention of basketball goes back many years. In fact, to the year 1891. In these early days, they didn't have the recognizable orange ball we have today. Instead, they played with a soccer ball. Yes, you heard that right. Also, the first balls made just for basketball were brown, and only in the late 1950s, the ball was changed by Tony Hinkle to a more visible orange ball that we see today. Just like the ball for basketball, the original basket didn't have a rim and a net that we see today. In fact, they used peach baskets, and the ball had to be retrieved manually with a stick after each score. Hard work, right? Later on, somebody had a bright idea to make a hole to these baskets to allow the ball to drop down. And in 1906, the peach baskets were officially replaced by metal hoops and a backboard. Today we see many basketball players so skilled in dribbling the ball. Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas and Steph Curry comes to my mind straight away as excellent ball handlers. But did you know that dribbling the ball was not allowed in basketball in the early years? The players instead had to throw the ball to another player the moment they caught it. Kind of like netball. This rule was officially changed in 1897, when dribbling became part of the game. If you've seen the early games of basketball, you will realize how different it looked to the modern game we know today. You will see more players in the middle and few taking shots from the outside. The play is much slower and methodical. Compare that to today, where the game is much more fast-paced and the players are more spread out to attack the basket more easily. And one of the reasons for this is the three-point line. You see, the three-point line was an invention of 1961. But, at the time, it was called gimmicky by many basketball purists, so it only lasted 1 season. However, it made a comeback in the year 1967 to the ABA, and it was adopted by the NBA in 1979, and the other leagues followed suit in the 1980s. Once upon a time, the NBA broke all barriers and 2 women were drafted in the NBA. Denise Long was one of the 2 female draftees. Born in 1951 in a small town of Iowa, she averaged 60 points during the early years for her hometown. Playing forward, she was a basketball star that could stand shoulder to shoulder with any professional men's player. However, she was never able to make her professional debut in the NBA. Another similar case happened in 1977, when the NBA draft of New Orleans Jazz drafted Lucia Harris. She was the 137th pick overall and became the second woman ever drafted by an NBA team. Although Harris was officially selected, she did not express an interest in playing in the NBA. Nike Jordans are so iconic, you would be hard-pressed to find someone who doesn't know what they are. But when Michael Jordan stepped on court in the iconic red and black sneakers, the NBA responded with $5,000 fines for each time he broke the league's uniform rules. The league even wrote an infamous letter to Nike, letting them know the shoes are prohibited. Nike capitalized on this by launching an ad campaign that kicked off the multi-billion-dollar celebrity-endorsed footwear industry. However, Jordan is not known to have worn the banned shoes in the regular season. Which begs the question that, was he ever fined, as the reports say? The NBA eventually allowed the shoes on the court. Did you know that the basketball rim is actually bigger than you might think it is? We don't get to see up close how big the rim really is. Well, it's actually 18 inches, or 46 centimeters, in diameter. This means you could fit 3 basketballs at once in the rim. Now you have no excuse for your missed 3-pointers. Did you like this video? If you've learned something new, make sure to help us out by smashing that like button. If you have any feedback for a new channel like us, let us know what you would like to see more of in the comments. We'll see you in the next video.